Hello, and welcome to KMVC News. I'm Victor Casey. Missouri Valley College is growing in its facilities.
I'm Bobby Collins. MVC announced its plans for the Valley Roll campaign to expand the college athletic facilities south of the Burns Athletic Complex. KMVC's Ben Boyer reports on the benefits and the excitement that the new athletic complex is bringing to Valley.
The Fletcher Athletic Complex will be breaking ground next fall, and it will be bringing a lot of well-needed space to Valley's compact facilities.
The current facility, the Burns Athletic facility, will be just north of where the new complex will be, the Fletcher complex. So over the summer, we put in a new athletic turf field down on the lower level behind Burns. So the space in between it will be where the new building will be located at.
The Fletcher Athletic Complex will be equipped with a new strength and conditioning room, additional office space, new locker rooms, and a wrestling room.
It'll house a new men's wrestling room in it, a new weight room. Both of those will be 60 by 100. Additionally, 17 new offices for a new football office complex. Men and women's, I'm not sure the others, but men and women's wrestling, and I believe men and women's soccer for sure. There will be a new football locker room, men and women's wrestling locker rooms, men and women's soccer locker rooms I'm positive of, and I believe there's a lacrosse, women's lacrosse, women's track type of a locker room.
Very exciting. We have a wonderful lead gift to be the naming gift for the building, and it's from the Fletcher family, the children of Butch and Marge Fletcher. It's a tremendously needed facility. The Burn Center is packed shoulder to shoulder from 3 o'clock on. And we've put a plan in place that we did part of it this last summer to be able to shrink the practice times down, consolidate the practice times down for the kids. So they'll be done by about 8 o'clock at night most nights.
The Fletcher Athletic Complex will break ground next fall. This is Ben Boyer, KMVC News.
H.R. Bartle started the nonprofit organization on Missouri Valley's campus 70 years ago. His goal was to help students make an impact in their communities. As KMVC's TJ Barnes reports, Valley is still recognizing Bartle for his work.
H.R. Bartle was a well-known individual respected by tons, including the president. His legacy will live on through the Bartle Center.
So this was an opportunity for us to recognize an opportunity that we had on our campus and to honor H.R. Bartle and his family and the great work that they did, not only contributing to Missouri Valley College, but also contributing to the educational environment across the country and the nonprofit sector professionally.
The Bartle Center will help students learn how to manage recreational facilities and human service avenues like environmental work.
We're going to make some effort to work with the other departments on campus to kind of monitor that and encourage the things that they're already doing, but we're also going to kind of track that so that we can tell everybody in the country and the world what an amazing job we do with service learning at Missouri Valley College. So
the Bartle Center will also help keep track of numbers of communities impacted and hours contributed by the students involved.
I mean, I do feel like what he's done is good because nonprofit is so small, and when you tell people your major is nonprofit, they be like, huh, what? Like, where's the money into that? It's like, it is good because we're going to wear it into the campus and what nonprofit is, what nonprofit does, and then maybe you can bring potential students into that major and increase the student body and the graduates for nonprofit majors here.
TJ Barnes, KMVC News.
The Bartle Center is set to open in the fall of this year.
As Missouri Valley announces its plans in the Fletcher complex, the Bartle Center to upgrade its facilities to aid in student success. KMVC Troy Jones reports on how one Missouri Valley alum plans on helping undergrads get on the right path to success.
If you're not the best test taker, it's okay, you'll still pass.
Gabriela Morales is the new Student Success Counselor at Missouri Valley College, but she is far from a new face on its campus. Morales is a Valley alum from 2014.
It's great, I like it here. It's like a family feel, which is nice since I'm so far from home.
In her time at Valley, Morales was named honorable mention to the 2013-2014 NAIA Division I's Women's Basketball All-American Team.
Having her work with the students, I think she's a great addition. Plus, she's got the young vibe also coming in, so students can relate to her really well.
The Student Success Center aims to help MVC students with any academic and emotional issues they may have.
It feels good to come back to a school where I actually went. I was successful here, so I feel like I can lead kids in the right direction on being successful in college.
Morales plans on using her personal experiences as a motivational tool for students to know that they can be successful against any challenges they may face.
So it's a constant motto of work hard, play hard. Always working hard, whether it's on the basketball court, on the football field, on the baseball field, or whatever sport you're playing. You work hard there, you'll be successful, and it's the same thing with the classroom. Gotta work hard, always.
A familiar face bringing new inspiration. Troy Jones, KMVC News.
The Student Success Center is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4:30. The Missouri Valley College Athletic Program brings titles from across different sports of the school. As KMVC Jesus Zilli reports, this is the first time the women's wrestling team that won the conference championship in the program history.
The MVC women's wrestling team won the KCAC title in Midland, Nebraska with 162 points as a team. Head coach Carl Murphree talked about the performance of the team and how he motivates his team.
Well, you know, we had less wrestlers than a few of the other teams, so we needed to pick up bonus points, you know, with pins and technical falls, and we got a lot. So we led the tournament in pins that day. Well, you know, I reminded them, you know, we have 3 seniors, you know, so I said, this is your chance to win a conference title, you know, to be all conference. And I think they all came together because everybody knew it had to be a team effort.
2 Vikings won the championship match that led the team to get the title, All-American Anna Poyner and Shamira McTire. Poyner defeated her teammate Julia Mata in the 136 pounds championship match. She is recovering from an injury, but feels proud of her team and is working hard to be in the best conditions for what is coming next.
I think it was really good. It probably helped us a lot as a team, just showing that we could do it all. It was a lot of fun though.
The team is getting ready for the next challenge, the Women's Collegiate Wrestling Association Nationals. Jesus Zilli, KMVC News.
The WCWA Nationals are February 9th and the 10th in Oklahoma City.
The 8th-ranked Missouri Valley men's volleyball team opened its season with a loss to number 2 Missouri Baptist. And next up on the schedule for the Vikings, a date with the Grandview University Vikings, the number 1 ranked team in the latest NAIA poll. The matchup was a repeat of last year's Heart of America Athletic Conference Championship. We pick up action in the first set with Valley scoring early off a misplaced ball by Grandview, and Valley takes the first set. But Grandview would not go down that easy, taking the next 2 sets. Valley would take the number 1 ranked team all the way to 5 sets, where Valley would have a chance to win it after tying the score 14-14. But Grandview hangs on to take the win in 3 sets to 2 and drop the Vikings to 0-2 on the season. Valley setter Luciano Bucci earned the conference recognition for his 49 assists in the game. Valley's next match is on the road against Graceland on the 6th. The Vikings return to the Burns Center on the 9th to host the Viking Invitational, which features 3 teams in the top 10 in the NAIA poll. On the women's side of the volleyball program, the Missouri Valley women's team is heading in a new direction going into the 2018 season. Valley promoted assistant coach Tamika Drake to take over volleyball operations and head the women's volleyball team that is coming off its best season in program history. Missouri Valley's women's volleyball team is under new leadership. Over the winter break, assistant coach Tamika Drake accepted the role of head coach after the team finished the season 33-11. The team finished second in the Heart of America Athletic Conference and also gained a berth to the national championship, the first in program history.
I'm excited about just the opportunity of making a difference. The goal is to get back to where we were this past season. We made it to the national tournament, and that's my ultimate goal for the group of ladies returning and for those that are coming in to get that opportunity and get that victory.
Drake takes over the job from Brett Holt, who stepped down after the season. Drake was an assistant under Holt for 4 years before accepting the job of head coach and director of volleyball operations. Drake hopes that all her players will have a sense of pride after experiencing what it takes to make it to the national tournament.
Just pride of what you do and all the hard work that you put in to practices, in the classroom, to be eligible, on the court. All of that makes the big picture. Just having pride in what you do makes what you do on the court actually that much easier.
Valley looks to return 7 players from the national tournament team, including all-conference middle blockers Haley Criswell and Deborah Costanza. Off-season workouts and conditioning are underway as the team prepares for the 2018 season. The team also boasts one of the highest GPAs among MVC teams.
The NAIA third-ranked Missouri Valley College men's lacrosse team has a new coach, but has 13 years of experience. His 12 seniors on the team, so the team's past goals are the same going forward.
Head coach Nathan Young doesn't want to harp on about the past. This is a new season, and as a head coach, he doesn't see anything less than a national title.
A third of the team is seniors, and they've made it to the national tournament the last 2 years, so anything short of the national tournament, national championship, would be heartbreaking for these guys. I mean, we want to go out on top, and we want to win the national championship, and that's what we're training for right now.
Valley holds a deep senior class with 12 seniors, all that's been to the NAIA national tournament. And players believe this can only benefit them this season.
I think that is going to give us our best chance of winning anything. With that much experience and being to the national championships multiple times now, I think hopefully with all that experience will get us to the next level. I think learning from our losses in the past is what's going to push us to win this one.
Well, in the past, we've obviously been to national tournaments and we haven't got the outcome we've always wanted, so I think this year, if everyone brings everything, that we'll have a good chance of winning it all.
Last year, the men's lacrosse team finished the season 14-2 and 5-0 in the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference.
The men's lacrosse team travels to Lindenwood Bellevue for the first game of the 2018 season on February 25th. The Missouri Valley College men's track team may have a record breaker on its hands. Maurice Davis has paced himself from high school success to continue to show the success at the collegiate level. Finishing a couple hundredths of a second shy of breaking the 100-meter and a 60-meter dash record, KMVC Shane Clary reports on how Davis is not slowing down.
Maurice Davis is a 7-time All-State and 2-time 100-meter dash state champion that came from Thomas W. Kelly High School in small-town Benton, Missouri. He holds 3 records at his high school in the 100, the 200, and the 4x100 relay. He only lost 1 time between the senior and junior year at the 100. By the end of his senior year, he was named Southeast Missouri Male Track Athlete of the Year, which included about 60 local high schools. Making the transitions, Davis talks about how college was a little more competitive.
I just came to think I would do really good like I did in high school, because in high school I only lost 1 time. So I was expecting that to transfer over to college, which did not happen. My first meet, I ended up getting 27. The second meet, I ended up getting like 40. And then it was really hard for me to swallow. It was a really tough pill to swallow, but then I just kept working hard at it.
So far, his sophomore year, Davis has won 3 meets in his events. He is seated first in the Heart of America Conference. Also, he has came within 1/100th of a second of beating the Missouri Valley record in the 60 and the 100-meter dash. Davis plans to work a little harder to beat that record and leave his mark at the collegiate level. Davis has a Heart of America Conference meet coming up February 9th in Nebraska. Then we'll spend the next 3 weeks preparing for his national run in Pittsburgh, Kansas. KMVC, I'm Shane Clary.
Davis and the track team travels to Nebraska February 9th and the 10th to prepare for nationals in March. Missouri Valley College continues to grow stronger in the athletic programs.
KMVC's Amber Taberley reports on a new addition to the athletic department.
Missouri Valley College is raising the bar when it comes to its athletic program, as they hired David Edwards as a new strength and conditioning coach.
Right now I'm directly overseeing baseball once they start in February, football, basketball, men's basketball. I'm helping with wrestling right now until their season's over, and then I'll take it over fully. Men's lacrosse and women's soccer.
As Valley continues to add varsity sports teams, Edwards plans to eventually coach a majority of the teams while writing up workouts for those he can't directly coach.
It's going to be tough to train everybody. If I get some help, whether it's a GA or a couple interns or something like that, then we'd be able to facilitate everything. It's probably going to be maybe add an extra team dealing with me directly, and then hopefully I can write the programs for all the teams and then slowly start to incorporate it in.
Like the Vikings coaches and athletes, Edwards is focused on getting the teams to nationals stronger and in better shape than their opponents.
You can't get into sports, college sports at least, and not want to win national titles. That's my hope and goal for everybody. If we can keep people healthy, that's going to always be a goal for me as a strength coach, making sure our kids are in better shape, making sure our kids are stronger, that kind of thing, the little simple things.
Edwards and the Vikings continue to focus on the little things as they prepare for their upcoming seasons. Amber Tabling, KMVC News.
Edwards is also the coach of the new Valley powerlifting team that is set to start competition in the fall of 2018. That's KMVC News for this week. I'm Bobby Collins.
Our next show is in 2 weeks. I'm Victor Casey. Thank you for watching.